What's good, YouTube? Trizzy Gang in the hood. Trizzy Gang was good, man. I ain't gonna lie, gang. I'm kind of bummed out, man. I just had a whole banger video that I just recorded, gang. It would have been one of my best reactions. My mic wasn't even on, bro. My mic wasn't even on. Now, granted, it wasn't going on YouTube. It was going on my Patreon. But I'm still upset, gang. Like, a lot of people wanted to see me react to it, bro. And my mic wasn't even on, bro. My mic wasn't even on, bro. So it kind of killed my mood. But at the end of the day, man, we got to still work. It is what it is. We got 20 most terrifying moments in NBA history. Terrifying? Hey, man, we're going to be doing our homework this video. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I probably just don't know about that has happened. So this is going to be an interesting video. Road to 10K. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hey, man, if you don't know, now you know. Actually, none of y'all know because I just said it in my last video. To all my Billie Eilish fans out there, all my Billie Eilish subscribers, my Billie Eilish content will officially be going on my second channel. You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of my extra certain videos will be going on my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer going to be posting her videos on my main channel. So, if a lot of y'all are hitting me up and on certain videos saying, hey, drop a video of her, you got to go get with the second channel. It'll be in the description down below. Don't miss out. Or go to my Patreon. It's also in the description down below. I believe I only charge like $3 a month. You know what I'm saying? I don't charge nothing crazy. You feel me? But listen, man, that's where it's going to be at from here on out. Just because at the end of the day, this is a main channel. My second channel is really where I want to have a variety of different things. But it's going to be my main channel. So I do want to pivot her content somewhere else at the end of the day. So like I said, man, it would be very appreciative, y'all, if you go subscribe to my second channel. All her videos will start being there. Here and there, I'll maybe drop something of hers on my channel, maybe like an album reaction or something like that, which I still need to do another album reaction by her. It will be coming soon. Trust, guys. Trust me, guys, it will be on there. Anyways, like I said, we got 20 most terrifying moments in NBA history. Let's check it out. We gotta do our homework. Roll to 5K. I believe, I don't even know how far we are, but I think we're at 4.2. We can get to 5K by, I don't know, man. Y'all just help your boy out. Let's get to 5K, man. Let's see what's talking about.
Are the 20 most terrifying moments in NBA history.
We are being asked to slowly and calmly.
Oh, this was COVID.
The building.
He's struggling with his balance right now.
Glenn Baby Davis.
Big time.
Damn, what was wrong with him?
His Matt Biyombo left fans horrified.
And Biyombo just sort of collapses and hits the floor in
no
immediate concern.
That was terrifying. And so was Corey Brewer's nightmare at number
Bro, I've
19,
always seen, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I have always seen that clip of Biyombo falling, if that's how you say his last name. Sorry if I butchered it. But I thought it was just like a meme. You know what I'm saying? Because Shea touched his hand.
And so was
bro,
Corey
what?
Brewer's
That was real?
at number 19. Because an easy dunk had
I remember watching this game.
They were about to witness a funeral.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, bro. Folks gotta, bro. That just happened to Bronny. Folks gotta hang on the rim.
Number 18. Because during the middle of NBA Summer League, the entire stadium rumbled.
And we can
really
feel tremors here in the building. The score clock is shifting ever so slightly.
Oh nah, yeah, you gotta get people out of there. You gotta get people out of there.
Number 17 was even scarier. Because Marquise Daniels went face first into a blackout.
Really?
Foul on Arenas. Went into Arenas. He snapped his neck a little bit.
But that's not the only tip.
Get what Arenas just guarded him?
Into a blackout.
Both ends of the floor. Foul on Arenas. Went into Arenas.
Damn.
Snapped his neck a little bit.
But that's not the only
Praise up
terrifying
to bro.
Because for number 16, Rodney Stuckey was looking all fine until he was on the brink of death.
Whoa.
And right there, obviously, in some kind of real pain and discomfort, they put him
What happened to
on his
him?
back for a bit and continued.
Yo, Dom, you guys are telling us what happened to you. You gotta hit us with the follow-up.
Right now.
Luckily, everything was fine. But at number 15,
what happened to him?
Well, took the terrorist.
I remember seeing this too. This was crazy.
Routine block had him carried out on a stretcher.
Oh!
Block the shot of Wiggins. And you see that as the head got
I ain't gonna lie. Nigga Wiggins be injuring folks, gang. Bro, this is the second player that he, or this is the first player that he injured in fucking Oklahoma. Second was Chet this season. Man, that nigga Wiggins love injury motherfuckers,
thanks to
bro.
the forearm, and then he hit his head.
Man, that was hard to see. But
nah, yeah, that was hard to see.
It's not even players who are in trouble. Because at number 14, Dennis Rodman went off at a cameraman.
When he kicked him.
So he kicked the cameraman. He was really upset. Really upset.
Damn, you kicked him in his balls?
Up in the air, came down on the camera. You thought he sprained his ankle.
But things got even more terrifying in the NBA. Just ask
Yo.
Rocky the Mountain Lion at number 13.
Barkley.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Luckily, dude just passed out. But number 12 took a live.
Whoa, I'm not even going to play that, bro. I ain't trying to
The Hawks
get.
announcer was on live TV when he lost consciousness.
Every night, and he feels like he's belonged. So I look for this kid to have a really good.
But if that wasn't terrifying enough, for number 11, Gordon
Bro,
Hayward,
is this stuff real? Why did why am I forgetting homie's name right here? Played for the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know why it's not coming to my brain. I know he was famous as hell, crazy ass dunk contest. I don't know why I can't remember his name right now. Bro, is this real?
lost consciousness.
Every night, and he feels like he's.
He look at him like that's normal.
I look for this kid to have a really good.
But if that wasn't terrifying enough, for number
Nah,
11,
that's wild.
Gordon Hayward went through hell. Look,
Yeah.
it was Hayward's first
Everybody
game
watched
with
this
the
game.
Celtics, and as he went up for a
Same with
dunk,
Kyrie.
he came down in the worst way possible.
Oh my goodness, Hayward
Bro,
came down so
and that's when his career ended, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Hayward is broken.
Before this, Hayward was like that, bro. Because he came from the Jazz, bro. Hayward was like that, bro. Him and Kyrie, I can't even speak. Him and Kyrie teamed up for the first time. This happened, gang, the first game of the series. I mean, bro, what's going on with me? First game of the season. And this happened, bro.
Hayward has broken his leg, and that is.
Bro, this was bad. I remember this. I think it was like a sophomore.
This is unbelievable.
It's like 2018?
And not a whole lot of contact. Really just fell awkward.
Shit was crazy.
The beauty of basketball.
Dislocating your ankle is crazy, gang. I can't even like. I don't even want to think about what that feels like, gang. I don't even want to think about it.
Sportsmanship. I mean, fantastic. The beauty of sports.
Jeez.
This is why sports brings people together.
Then they popped it back into place on the court. You see his foot is straight. Y'all see his foot is straight? Damn, they popped that bit back into place on the court. It's crazy, bro. You gonna have to put me to sleep to do something like that.
The beauty of sports. This is why sports brings people together.
Nah, that's wild.
And you feel so unfortunate for Gordon Hayward, who is such a fabulous guy. His first game in a
That was a class act by the Cavs for sure.
People will never forget.
Yeah, I never gonna
Nothing
forget
like the
that.
punishment the player at number 10 took. I'm talking about a moment that
when he
went
broke
down
his
as one of
face.
the most remembered horrors in NBA.
Yeah, I remember this.
See, in 1977, a fight broke out between the Rockets and Lakers. Now, Rudy Tomjanovich ran out to break up the fight, but Kermit Washington was already on edge. And when he saw another body running after him, he swung hard. Now, his
Oh
punch
my
did damage
gosh.
beyond belief, because Rudy barely made it to the hospital in time to stay alive. I mean, dude
What you
fractured his
mean?
skull, broke his jaw and nose, and caused fluid to leak into his brain. And his emergency room surgery.
Yo, gang, I ain't gonna lie. The Washington dude should have served some time for this. I hope he did. I hope he did. Bro, I'm suing you till you got no money left.
Ended his all-star trajectory right there. But
Yeah, bro, you gotta do time for that.
Because Lou Williams had to think fast before he was shot. See, Lou was just chilling.
Lou
in his
was
car
shot?
when someone knocked on his window with a surprise.
He U-turned. I looked down at my phone at the light. And I just heard click, click, click. Somebody knock on my window. I'm like, look up.
Hey, Lou was a demon.
I don't know why, but I rolled the window down. That's just where my mind took me. I rolled the window down.
Yeah, he tripping for that one.
And I said, huh? And when I said, huh, he looked at me. He said,
Lou Will? Can't even do it to you, bro.
And if Lou wanted to go,
real talk.
he needed to tell this guy something fast. So his defense became McDonald's.
He said, man, I just got out of jail.
Only thing I got is a bus ticket, bro. I'm out here starving.
Oh, this is the
I
same
was just
nigga.
thinking
This
to my
same.
feet,
This
I
Lil
said,
Will.
bro, it's a McDonald's right there. You meet me at the McDonald's.
That nigga Lil Will be smoking some way. You can tell on his lips. Pause. Nigga, you see the color of his lips? He got that duck pack lips.
And I was just thinking on my feet. I said, look, bro, it's a McDonald's right there. You meet me at the McDonald's.
I'll buy you whatever you want to eat. He said, all right, cool. So my first thought was, do I let him get in my car? I was like, hell no. So I started driving first.
Yeah.
And I watched him running across the street to the McDonald's. So while he running to the McDonald's, I call my man like, yo.
pull back up.
Pull back up. I'm like, pull up to the McDonald's.
Facts.
Pull up to the McDonald's. They made the story like I sat down and ate with him. Nah, hell no. The motherfucker ordered food. I swiped my card.
Yeah.
I shook his hand. I said, God bless, bro, but this ain't the way.
Yeah.
And by that time,
That's
my man was
crazy.
walking in McDonald's, I got the out of it.
But if you think that's terrifying, the player at number 8.
Nah, that's wild, bro. Nigga gonna have to see me, bro.
Williams
You
was
ain't
supposed to be the next big thing in the NBA. The guy was a college phenom in 2002, but then tragedy struck. Not on the court, but on the streets. Because Jay violated his team contract to ride his Yamaha R6 model motorcycle.
Gotta stay
and
away
after
from the
revving his engine
motorcycles.
to impress his friend, he went on a straight crash course.
And I just got
Wow.
a new muffler on my bike. And as I was pulling away, I revved my engine because I, for some reason, wanted to show off to Kevin. Being on a billboard on I-90 Apparently wasn't big enough for my ego. On the third rev, in the middle of the rev, I heard the bike go click, click. The bike popped up on me, it slipped into gears, and I should have let go of the bike at that given moment, but it was all about control for me. I just bought this new bike, I wanted to control, and the next thing you know, I was headed towards a utility pole going 65, 70 miles per hour, and I tried to turn the bike at the last second, but I wasn't able to get out of my own way, and the pole clipped the whole left side of my body, and next thing I know, I'm laying on the grassy knoll area between the sidewalk and the curb. My chest is laying on it as if I'm laying on my stomach. The curb is pushed up against my navel, and my legs are laying on the street as if I'm laying on my side. And every time I kept rubbing my leg, I kept looking at my hands ready to see blood, and I didn't see anything. And it was at that moment, something in my soul just told me I threw it all away, and I started screaming that out. I threw it all away.
The impact left him with severe injury.
Bro, Jay Will? Is that's his name, right? Bro, I always see this man on ESPN, bro. I never knew that happened to him. I never knew that happened to him, bro. 636. Let me see his highlight tape again.
My man was walking.
Let me see his highlight tape again.
Yeah. But if you think that's terrifying, the player at number 8 is still lucky to be here. See, Jay Williams was supposed to be the next big thing in the NBA. The guy was a college phenom in 2002, but then tragedy struck.
Nah, that's crazy, man. I never knew that about Jay Will. That's crazy.
Something in my soul just told me I threw it all away, and I started screaming that out. I threw it all away.
The impact left him with severe injuries, a shattered pelvis, 3 torn ligaments in his knee, and nerve damage to his leg. Doctors weren't just questioning if he played basketball again, they weren't sure he walked.
My right foot, I think about pulling up when I walk, but my left foot, I think about pulling inward. So essentially, when I walk, it's like this. So, I mean, to train yourself how to walk like that, and then let alone try to run before it becomes secondhand nature, it took a long time.
From a future all-star to a man who would have to rebuild his life. But for number 7, 17,000
yeah, stay away from them bikes, yo.
Witnessed death. See, in 2009, a magician by the name of Lady Houdini put
herself
stop with
these
through
magicians.
A chamber that had everyone on the edge of their seats.
I guarantee you after this, we ain't never seen a magician in the NBA again, bro.
Johnson stayed cool in her handcuffs until she started panicking.
At a game, too. Bro, she fainted in that motherfucker?
That was a close call, but Nate Robinson was even more helpless at number 6. See, Nate had a career that could only be described as full of heart. He was a 5'9", 3-time
shout out Nate Robinson, man,
and had an energy that never quit. But behind all
I'm pretty sure he just had cancer. He just beat it though.
Nate was quietly battling something much scary, and Nate avoided these issues while being bounced around the room and making huge plays. But his health issues couldn't be avoided any longer.
2006, my doctor, Lisa Callahan, found my blood pressure to be pretty high, and they ran tests and did a whole bunch of stuff and seen that my kidneys were failing. And I always was healthy. When I was a kid, I always was healthy growing up. You know, I never was sick, always had good health. And there were times where I got sick and I was just throwing up and I couldn't control what was going on. And they had to put me in the hospital for a couple days. And, you know, come out,
man,
feeling greater than I've ever felt before. So I just,
bro, this type shit like this, bro, I gotta prioritize my health crazy now, man. Before it's too late, bro. Before it's too late, bro. My man's played in the NBA, gang. His kidney started failing while in the NBA, but like even now, like I'm pretty sure I just seen something about him. Like, didn't he beat it? His kidney failed? I don't even know. I just seen something about this on social media a few days ago.
You know, kept dealing with the routine over the years.
Now, after Nate stopped playing, his kidneys got worse by the day. And without a transplant, his time is slipping away. But look, for number 5,
he just beat it.
Cephalosha and Chris Copeland found themselves caught in one of the most disastrous nights the NBA has ever seen. See, Copeland got into an argument with a troublemaker that spiraled out of control. Both Copeland and his fiance were viciously stabbed, leaving their blood leaking into the pavement.
That's Copeland from the Indiana Pacers, man. I knew he looked familiar. I'm like, damn, bro.
Now, Copeland and his fiance were rushed to the hospital. And while this was going on, Thabo was facing his most terrifying enemy yet. Because after the club was shut down, one wrong move, and Cephalosha suffered the worst injury of his career.
What?
Whoa! Left him with a broken leg and nerve damage that needed surgery immediately.
You know, one of the officers came from behind and kicked me in the leg.
And you had ligament damage.
Correct.
As well.
Yeah, it was a serious injury.
Now, the effects from the injury were long-lasting, And Cephalosha was never the same player, so he was out for revenge. And even though he was charged with obstruction, he later fought the charge and won his civil suit for $4 million. And as for Copeland,
40 million.
He never got a payout for his tears. See, his struggle to return from injury marked the beginning of the end of his playing days. But at least they got to keep their lives, because Dražen Petrovic wasn't so lucky. Because we got to talk about how the
I don't know who this is.
Had the most tragic ending to a career ever. See, this guy wasn't just any NBA player. He was a guy putting Europe on the map in the league. And by 1993, he was lighting it up for the New Jersey Nets. Fresh off,
damn, he just got Jordan Hell in that position.
He was making defenders look silly. Even Michael Jordan.
The steal by Petrovic.
Jordan. Jordan now look like all-team first defense. I ain't gonna cap.
Bro was really like that. But just as he was about to hit his prime, tragedy did not. It crashed into his life. Because on a rainy day in June 1993, Dražen was riding shotgun in a car with his girlfriend, cruising through Germany. The roads were slick, and in one terrifying moment, the car slammed into a truck. Dražen, who wasn't wearing a seatbelt, was killed on impact. He was about to change the way the world viewed European players in the NBA, and suddenly, he was gone. But look, we've reached the top 3. So these moments aren't just terrifying, they're scary. And at number 3, we got the most chilling disappearance the world has ever heard of. See, after helping the Chicago Bulls win a championship in 1997, Bison Dell decided to step away from basketball while he was still in his prime. I mean, most guys would do that for his career, but Bison, he wanted freedom. So he traded arenas for adventure, and he eventually bought a catamaran, setting sail on the open ocean. But in 2002,
Brian really care about hoops?
In the South Pacific, things took a dark turn because Bison, his girlfriend Serena, the boat's captain, and his brother Miles DeBoer.
Is this dude that his brother killed him?
And then, poof. They vanished. For weeks, no one heard from them. That was until Bison's brother suddenly reappeared in the U.S. using Bison's identity to sell his possessions.
I think I heard about this.
Shady doesn't even begin to cover it. And when authorities closed in, Miles fled to Mexico, where he ultimately took his own life. But not before...
Bro, whoa. Like, dude, that's dark. That's dark as shit. Bro, what happened to the boat?
Confessing, he admitted there had been a violent fight on the boat, and Bison, Serena, and the captain never made it out alive. To this day, their bodies have never been found.
Wow.
Family issues hit deep. And at number 2,
it's definitely gone.
More insane family drama. Because we got to talk about one of the most haunting stories the NBA has ever seen. See, Lorenzen Wright wasn't just a player, he was a hometown hero, a Memphis legend who played 13 seasons in the league, known for his hustle, heart, and love for his community. But in July 2010, Lorenzen vanished without a trace. Days later, that desperation turned into horror because his body was discovered in a wooded area outside of Memphis. The details were brutal. He had been shot multiple times, execution style. But even more chilling, a 911 call he made the night of his murder, where you could hear the terror.
Georgetown 911, where's your emergency? Hello?
This bitch said hello? Are you fucking dumb? Why are you saying hello when you hear a gunshot? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, they need to, bro. It's 2025 now, so I would assume cops are a little bit better with this. Bro, why should it keep popping up on my PC? I would assume cops are better with this shit now, but like, bro, there is no fucking way you're gonna say hello after you're hearing a gunshot.
Where's your emergency? Hello?
Whoa.
Hello?
Oh my, bro, let's count how many shots that was.
Made the night of his murder, where you could hear the terror.
Georgetown 911, where's your emergency? Hello? Hello?
Bro, that's more than 12!
Hello?
Now, for 7 years, his case went cold. No suspects, no arrests, just an eerie silence surrounding his death. But in 2017, the truth finally began to unravel, because police found the murder weapon in a nearby lake, and it led them straight to Lorenzen's ex-wife, Shira Wright, and her accomplice, Billy Ray Turner.
Did you have any part in Lorenzen's murder?
At first, I'm a wife, then I'm a mother, and then thirdly, I'm an author. The law enforcement should do what's best to find out who's the killer.
What you mean?
I understand obviously why I had to ask that.
I do, but I'm a wife, a mother, and an author.
What the fuck does that fucking mean? Did you fucking kill him or not? And why is he asking that if you know what I'm saying, her shit is on the... Bro, whatever.
I let people do what they're good at doing. And I'm just gonna do what I'm good at doing.
Well, she didn't deny it, so you clearly did something.
And and find out what happened to him. We all need to know.
It turned out that his former lover had orchestrated the entire thing, hiring Turner to carry out the hit as a part of a twisted plot to cash in on Lorenz's wife's insurance for millions. A betrayal so cold it sent shivers down the spines of
They have multiple children too, bro. Like, bro, this is as greedy as it can get, gang. Like, this is as greedy as it gets, man. This is sad, bro. This is sad.
Anyone who ever cheered him
She
on,
never loved him, bro.
We've hit the final moment.
She was just
on our
another
list. This one
Kobe.
still feels unreal. See,
Kobe
Kobe Bryant
man.
wasn't just an NBA legend. He was basketball royalty. 5 rings, countless unforgettable moments, and a mentality that
inspired
inspired
GG
millions
and everybody that was on the
He was the kind of guy you
helicopter,
thought was
man.
untouchable, immortal even. But on January 26, 2020, the world came
It's
to
been
a
5
standstill.
years.
Because Kobe, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, and 7 others boarded a helicopter headed to a basketball tournament. It was just another day for the mom.
Bro, because of this gang, I would never get on a helicopter, bro. I'm not even playing. I know you can pass away in any way, shape, or form, but I would never get on a helicopter just because of this, bro.
Quick flight to save time, something he'd done countless times before. This time, tragedy struck. In the dense morning fog over Calabasas, California, the helicopter lost control and crashed into a hillside. There were no survivors. For hours, people refused to believe it. Kobe Bryant gone? It didn't feel real. And when it was confirmed, the heartbreak was immeasurable.
Obviously trying to make sense of what has happened.
Bro, everybody was broken over this, bro.
With your Lakers, Brian.
Imagine having to hoop that same day.
Becky Hammond, Greg Popovich. Just a tough day all around.
The man who gave us an 81-point game, clutch shot, and 20 years of greatness was
the second most points in history, in NBA history, gang. Like, that shit still don't feel real, man. Kobe passed away, bro. And his daughter. Like, that shit is still crazy as hell.
Stay on the floor, NBA players honored their superhero by letting the 24-second shot clock reach the heavens.
And like every team has done in every game this week, they will take a 24-second violation. Each team will do so, or perhaps an 8-second on the second team, in tribute to Kobe Bryant's 2 retired jerseys, number 24 and number 8.
The tragedy didn't just rock the basketball world, it rocked everyone, from fans to players to even those who didn't follow sports.
I know Shaq was just like destroyed, gang. Through all that him and Kobe went through, man, I know he was destroyed.
Grief was universal. The thought of Kobe and Gianna, a father and daughter taken so suddenly and so senselessly, was too much to bear.
Nah, that's crazy, man. Shout out to Dime, bro. This video was definitely informational, man. I didn't know a lot of these things that happened, bro. That J. Will one still got me like, bro, what? He was supposed to be in the NBA? That's crazy, though. But shout out to Dime, man. Real